on the track.
Swerving, how you look so perfect on your worst days. Double C it purchase, you deserve it. Niggas in your DM, they be thirsty. And in person, but you're curving. Curvy little body, love your surface. Yeah, I'm alone your body, make you nervous. I like the way you keep up with your earnings. Yeah, it's okay, you be swerving.
I fuck you from the back and leave you turning. The type to make you feel like I'm so worth it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What this video is going to be about, I'm whispering because my baby, my daughter, she's asleep and she be waking up mad easy off of little noises, but when everybody's making noise, she don't want to wake up. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This video is about how I found out I was pregnant. Yes, how I found out I was pregnant, so keep watching. Okay, so let me tell you how I found out I was pregnant. One day I was asleep and I had a dream about something. It was some type of food. I think it was peanuts and something else. Mind you, I don't even eat peanuts. So I had a dream about peanuts and something else, and I called my boyfriend like, yeah, I had a dream about this, because you know he was at work, so he called me like, oh, you know, how's your morning or whatever. So I told him like what I had a dream about. And for some reason, he was just like, oh, we should take a pregnancy test. So I was like, no, because it's going to come out negative. I'm not pregnant or whatever. So he ended up getting a pregnancy test anyways. So he brought it home later that day. And I was procrastinating on taking it because I felt like it was going to say no, because I didn't think I would be pregnant anyways. So we ended up taking it. We went to the bathroom. We ended up taking it. I peed on a stick and I was like, stop looking on it. Stop looking at it because it's gonna take longer. And I was like, it's gonna say no anyway, that I'm not pregnant. So anyways, he's looking at the stick. Well, it was I'm gonna show you. So anyways, he was looking at the stick, and these were the two sticks. This one, they don't say pregnant anymore, but this one still has the plus. I don't know why it's so dirty, but anyways, so he was looking at the first one, and it took like, I think like 2 minutes or a minute or something, and then it popped up and said pregnant. Mind you, I wasn't looking though. When I turned my head to him, he was like, yo, bro. And I'm like, he's like, you're pregnant. I'm like, stop lying, no, I'm not. He's like, yes you are, look. And I looked and I was like, oh my God, I wanted to cry, but he was like, don't start that. So I was like, because his parents and, you know, his family or whatever was sitting in the dining room. So we ended up walking out, and then the first person I told was the first person I told was my brother-in-law's girlfriend. I told her, I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. And she was like, and I was like, shh. So we ended up going back in the room, and then basically I was sitting there stuck. I was completely stuck. He was completely stuck, and we was just like, wow. So, but the way we told our family, all right, basically he told his family first, because my mother at the time, she was living in Florida. So, yeah, she was living in Florida. So I was still nervous to tell her because, like, I was 18 years old. So I'm still young. Even though I was living with him, I was still scared, you know, to tell her. So, like, I think, like, 2 weeks went past, and he told his mom. He told his mom or whatever. I don't really remember what she said. I think she was happy, though. She was happy. His family was happy. And then I was procrastinating on telling my mom and dad because, like I said, I'm 18 years old. Even though I don't live with them, I was living with him. I was still, like, mad nervous. So I ended up texting my mom and telling her or whatever. And she was obviously upset. She was upset, but she was also like, you know, I got your back, you know, whatever you need, I'm here, basically. So that's how, you know, basically I found out and how we told our families. But for some reason, before I even took a test, my aunt was like, oh, you know, you looking like you gaining weight. You sure you're not pregnant? I'm like, what? I'm not pregnant. What are you talking about? I'm not pregnant. She was like, you better stop. She was like, for your mother find out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So anyways, I was denying that I would be pregnant. Oh, Well, that's scaring away. Okay, so I was denying that I would be pregnant. Like, why would I be pregnant? Like, I was just eating a lot. And I was wondering, too, how I was gaining so much weight. So, I don't know how she knew, but she knew. Because I ain't even know. But, I don't know how she knew, but she knew. So, then maybe like 2 weeks later, like, before I even told my mom, though, I ended up going to the hospital to check, you know, to see how far I was. And they said I was 6 weeks and 3 days. So basically I was 6 weeks and 3 days when I found out I was pregnant. Well, let me correct that. I wasn't 6 weeks and 3 days when I found out. That's when I went to the hospital and they told me I was 6 weeks and 3 days. So I guess before that I was like 4 weeks or something. I don't know. But basically that's how we found out. It's not that like crazy, but it's like I didn't think I would be pregnant. So, but that's basically how I found out I was pregnant and how we told our family and how far I found out I was when I went to the hospital. So, yeah, that's about it. So, my family was happy and everything. My mom was, get tongue twisted. My mom was supportive. My dad was supportive. Everybody was supportive. His family was supportive, thank God, you know, because I was living in their house. But, yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video of how I found out I was pregnant. It wasn't that long. It wasn't, you know, that interesting. Just wanted to tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant and how we told our family. So, give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Thank you.